Chapter 24. Now these are the divisions of the sons of Aaron. The sons of Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father and had no children. Therefore Eleazar and Ithamar executed the priest's office. And David distributed them, both Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech of the sons of Ithamar, according to their offices in their service. And there were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar, and thus were they divided. Among the sons of Eleazar there were 16 chief men of the house of their fathers, and 8 among the sons of Ithamar according to the house of their fathers. Thus were they divided by lot, one sort with another, for the governors of the sanctuary and governors of the house of God were of the sons of Eleazar and of the sons of Ithamar. And Shemaiah, the son of Nethaneel, the scribe, one of the Levites, wrote them before the king and the princes, and Zadok the priest, and Ahimelech, the son of Abithar, and before the chief of the fathers of the priests and Levites, one principal household being taken for Eleazar, and one taken for Ithamar. Now the first lot came forth to Jehoiarib, the second to Jedaiah, the third to Hiram, the fourth to Seorim, the fourth to Malchijah, the sixth Mijaim, the seventh to Hakaz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Jeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Elishib, the 12th to Jachim, the 13th to Hapha, the 14th to Jeshibeab, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Immer, the 17th to Hezer, the 18th to Apses, the 19th to Pethahiah, the 20th to Jehezekel, the 21st to Jachin, the 22nd to Gamul, the 23rd to Delaiah, the 24th to Maaziah. These were the orderings of them in their service to come into the house of the Lord, according to their manner, under Aaron their father, as the Lord God of Israel had commanded him. And the rest of the sons of Levi were these: of the sons of Amram, Shubael; of the sons of Shubael, Jehediah; concerning Rehabiah, of the sons of Rehabiah, the first was Ishiah; of the Izharites, Shelomoth; of the sons of Shelomoth, Jahath; and the sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Jahaziel the third, Jechamiam the fourth; of the sons of Uziel, Micah; of the sons of Micah, Shamir. The brother of Micah was Ishiah; the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah. The sons of Moriah were Mali and Mushi; the sons of Jeazah, Beno. The sons of Merari by Jaaziah, Beno, and Shomham, and Zakur, and Ibri. And Mali was, verse 28, of Mali came Eleazar, who had no sons. Concerning Kish, the son of Kish was Jerahmeel. The sons of Mushi, Mali, and Eder, and Jeremoth. These were the sons of the Levites after the house of their fathers. These likewise cast lots over against their brethren, the sons of Aaron, in the presence of David the king, and Zadok, and Ahimelech, and the chief of the fathers of the priests, and Levites, even the principal fathers, over against their younger brethren. Chapter 25. Moreover, David and the captains of the host separated to the service of the sons of Asaph, and of Heman and Jeduthun, who should prophesy with the harps, with psalteries, and with cymbals, and the number of the workmen according to their service was. Of the sons of Asaph, Zakur and Joseph, Nethaniah and Asariah, the sons of Asaph, under the hands of Asaph, which prophesied according to the order of the king. Of Jeduthun, the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah and Zeri and Jesiah and Hashabiah and Mattathiah, 6 under the hands of their father, Jeduthun, who prophesied with a harp to give thanks and to praise the Lord. Of Heman, the sons of Heman, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uziel, Shabuel, Jeremoth, Hananiah, Hanani, Eliathan, Gedalti, and Romatiezer, Josh Bikasha, Malothi, Hothir, and Mahazioth. All these were the sons of Heman, the king's seer in the words of God. Verse 5. All these were the sons of Heman, the king's seer in the words of God, to lift up the horn. And God gave to Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these were under the hands of their father for song in the house of the Lord, with cymbals and psalteries and harps, for the service of the house of God, according to the king's order to Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman. So the number of them with their brethren that were instructed in the songs of the Lord, even all that were cunning, was 280. And they cast lots, ward against ward, as well the small as the great, the teacher and the scholar. Now the first lot came forth for Asaph to Joseph, the second to Gedaliah, who with his brethren and sons were 12. The third to Zakur, his sons and his brethren were 12. The fourth of Isri, his sons and his brethren were 12. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The sixth to Bukiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The seventh to Jeserilah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The eighth to Jeshua, his sons and his brethren were 12. The ninth to Mattuniah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 10th to Shemaiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 11th to Azariel, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 13th to Shabuel, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 14th to Mattithiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 15th to Jeremoth, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 16th to Hananiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 17th to Joshbekashah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 18th to Hananiah, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 19th to Malothi, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 20th to Eleazar, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 21st to Hothir, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 22nd to Gidlati, his sons and his brethren were 12. The 23 to Mahazioth, he, his sons, and his brethren were 12. The 24 to Romam Taezer, he, his sons, and his brethren were 12. Chapter 26. Chapter 26. Concerning the divisions of the porters of the Korhites was Mishael Omiah, the son of Korah, of the sons of Asaph. And the sons of Mishael Omiah were Zechariah the firstborn, Jediael the second, Zebadiah the third, Jathniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Jehohanan the sixth, Elioenah the seventh. Moreover, the sons of Obed-Edom were Shemaah the firstborn, Jehozabad the second, Joah the third, and Sakar the fourth, and Nethaniel the fifth, Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, Peultha the eighth, for God blessed him. Also Shemaiah his son were sons. Also, verse 6, also unto Shemaiah his son were sons born, that ruled throughout the house of their father, for they were mighty men of valor. The sons of Shemaiah, Othni and Rephael and Obed, Elzabad and his brethren were strong men, Eliahu and Shemachiah. All these of the sons of Obed-Edom, they and their sons and their brethren, able men for strength for the service, were 62 of Obed-Edom. And Meshelemiah had sons and brethren, strong men, 18. Also Hoshah of the children of Merari had sons, Simri the chief, for though he was not the firstborn, yet his father made him the chief. Hilkiah the second, Zebaliah the third, Zechariah the fourth. All the sons and brethren of Hoshah were 13. Among these were the divisions of the porters, even among the chief men, having wards one against another, to minister in the house of the Lord. And they cast lots, as well as the small as the great, according to the house of their fathers, for every gate. And the lot eastward fell to Shelemiah, then for Zechariah his son, a wise counselor. They cast lots, and his lot came out northward, to Obed-Edom southward, and to his sons the house of Shupim. To Shupim and Hosah the lot came forth westward, and the gate Selecheth by the causeway of the going up, ward against ward. Eastward were 6 Levites, northward 4 a day, southward 4 a day, and toward Asupim 2 and 2. At Parbar westward 4 at the causeway, and 2 at Parbar. These are the divisions of the porters among the sons of Korah, and among the sons of Merari. And of the Levites, Ahijah was over the treasures of the house of God, and over the treasures of the dedicated things. As concerning the sons of Leadan, the sons of the Gershonite, Leadan, chief fathers, even of Leadan the Gershonite, were Jehieli, the sons of Jehieli, Jatham, and Joel his brother, which were over the treasures of the house of the Lord. Of the Ammonites, and the Izharites, and Hebronites, and the Uzzielites, and Shebuel, the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was a rule of the treasures. And his brethren by Eleazar, Rehabiah his son, and Jasha'ah his son, and Joram his son, and Zikri his son, and Shelomith his son, which Shelomith and his brethren were over all the treasures of the dedicated things, which David the king and the chief fathers of the captains over thousands and hundreds, and the captains of the host had dedicated. Out of the spoils won in battles did they dedicate to maintain the house of the Lord. And all that Samuel the seer, and Saul the son of Kish, and Abner the son of Ner, and Joab the son of Zeruiah had dedicated, and whosoever had dedicated anything, it was under the hand of Shelomith and of his brethren. Of the Izharites, Chenaniah and his sons were for the outward business over Israel, for officers and judges. And of the Hebronites, Hashabiah and his brethren, men of valor, 1,700 were officers among them of Israel in this side Jordan, westward, in all the business of the Lord, and in the service of the king. Among the Hebronites was Jerijah the chief, even among the Hebronites, according to the generations of his fathers. In the 40th year of the reign of David, they were sought for, and there were found among them mighty men of valor at Jezer of Gilead. And his brethren, men of valor, were 2,700 chief fathers, whom King David made rulers over the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, for every matter pertaining to God and affairs of the king. Chapter 27. Now the children of Israel, after their number, to wit, the chief fathers and the captains of the thousands and hundreds, and their officers that served the king in any matter of the courses which came in and went out month by month throughout all the months of the year, of every course were 24,000. Over the first course for the first month was Jeshabeam, the son of Zabdiel, and in his course were 24,000. Of the children of Perez was the chief of all the captains of the host for the first month. And over the course of the second month was Dodah and Ahohite, and of his course was Mikloth, also the ruler. In his course likewise were 24,000. The third captain of the host for the third month was Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, the chief priest, and in his course were 24,000. This is that Benaiah that was mighty among the 30, and above the 30, and in his course was Amizabad, his son. The fourth captain for the fourth month was Asahel, the brother of Joab, and Zebediah his son after him, and in his course were 24,000. The fifth captain for the fifth month was Shamhuth, the Israelite, and in his course were 24,000. The sixth captain for the sixth month was Ira, the son of Ikesh, the Tekoite, and in his course were 24,000. The seventh captain for the seventh month was Helez, the Pelonite, of the children of Ephraim, and in his course were 24,000. The eighth captain for the eighth month was Sibakah, the Hashuthite of the Zarhites, and in his course were 24,000. The ninth captain for the ninth month was Ebiezer, the Etothite of the Benjamites, and in his course were 24,000. The 10th captain for the 10th month was Maharah, the Netophathite of the Zarhites, and in his course were 24,000. The 11th captain for the 11th month was Benaiah the Pirathonite of the children of Ephraim, and in his course were 20,004. The 12th captain of the 12th month was Heldiah the Netophathite of Othniel, and in his course were 20,004. Furthermore, over the tribes of Israel, the ruler of the Reubenites was Eleazar the son of Zikri. Of the Simeonites, Jephthah the son of Maacah. Of the Levites, Hashabiah the son of Kemuel. Of the Aaronites, Zadok. Of Judah, Elihu. Of the brethren of David, Issachar, Omri the son of Michael. Of Zebulun, Ishmaiah the son of Obadiah. Of Naphtali, Jeremoth the son of Azriel. Of the children of Ephraim, Hoshea the son of Azahiah. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joel the son of Badiah. Of the half-tribe of Manasseh in Gilead, Iddo the son of Zechariah of Benjamin. Jaasiel the son of Abner. Of Dan, Azareel the son of Jehoram. These were the princes of the tribes of Israel. But David took not the number of them from 20 years old and under, because the Lord had said he would increase Israel like the stars of the heavens. Joab, the son of Zeruiah, began to number, but he finished not, because there fell wrath for it against Israel. Neither was the number put in the account of the Chronicles of the king of David. And over the king's treasures was Azmaveth, the son of Adiel, and over the storehouses in the fields, in the cities, and in the villages, and in the castles was Jehoiathan, the son of Uzziah. And over them that did the work of the field for tillage, for the ground, was Isri, the son of Chelub. And over the vineyards was Shimei, the Ramathite. Over the increase of the vineyards, for the wine cellars was Zabdi the Shephamite. And over the olive trees and the sycamore trees that were in the low plains was Baal-Hanan the Gederite. And over the cellars of oil was Joash. And over the herds that fed in Sharon were Shetriah the Sharonite. And over the herds that were in the valleys was Shaphat, the son of Adlai. Over the camels also was Obil, the Ishmaelite. And over the asses was Jediah, the Meronothite. And over the flocks was Jaziz verse 31. And over the flocks was Jaziz, the Hagarite. All these were the rulers of the substance which was King David's. Also, Jonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor, a wise man, and a scribe. And Jehiel, the son of Hachmoni, was with the king's sons. And Ahithophel was the king's counselor, and Hushai the Archite was the king's companion. And after Ahithophel was Jehoiada the son of Benaiah. Abithar, and the general of the king's army was Joab.